if you have time to listen to your own suffering and time to look deeply into the nature of your own suffering, then understanding will arise. Understanding means understanding of the suffering. And when understanding arises, then compassion is born. This is the mechanics of compassion. If you have time to look at another person very mindfully, then you recognize the suffering in that person. And if you are more concentrated, you can find out that that person does not know how to handle his own suffering. That is why he remains a victim of his own suffering. And so far, nobody was able to help him to come out of his suffering. He might have tried all sorts of medicines and foods and religious practices and spirituality, philosophy and so on. And since he suffers, you see, he makes others also suffer with him. Even though he does not want to do so, he makes it. Now, you are with him in his times of difficulty. What can you do for him? That's the question. Now, with your mindfulness and your concentration, you can recognize the suffering in him and understand it. Then, when that understanding arises in you, you are not angry with him. Now, compassion has born. When compassion is there, you see, in your heart, you will not suffer anymore. And instead of trying to punish him, you want to do something to help him, to make him suffer less. It's a miracle, you see, but it works. Any other thing might fail in the world. This will not fail. There may be injustice in any other field of human interaction, and this may be a wretched, absurd world. But in this field of mindfulness, you see, and this field of compassion, you see, there is always justice. To the extent you understand his suffering and empathize with him, then he will reciprocate your love and your compassion to that same extent. There shall be no disappointment and no injustice. How wonderful it is, you see. The question is, do you have time? Are you serious about this? Are you committed to it? Are you responsible for this? That's the question. Right? Thank you.